Are you a person that looks forward to practicing and really enjoys that process? Or is it something that you dread? Perhaps because you know what you're working on is really difficult? Or are you someone that you dreads it, but once you start, you're fine? So they're kind of three types of practices, if you like. I'm being very general here, but this is what I've found over my 40 years of teaching. You have those that absolutely love the process. Now that's me. I love practicing. And if I didn't have to do anything else, I could just sit and practice for the whole day. I would take breaks because we will build tension in our bodies if we don't, because the muscles will get tired. You will get physically tired, certainly as you get a little bit older, like myself, you will get tired. And your brain needs a break. There's only so much that you can focus on effectively without taking little breaks. So that's one type of practice. So the person that absolutely loves practicing, loves the process of it. It's like unraveling a mystery. It's like opening a new book every day and you just don't know what's going to unfold, or you might have a vague idea, but you just can't wait to get into that story. And that's how I find practice. It's unraveling mysteries, making connections, finding the patterns, the ability to make this beautiful sound, to lift those notes off the page and turn them into music is just something really special, and I love it. It's possibly my favourite thing in the world to do, which is why I became a pianist. I don't recommend becoming a pianist if you don't love practicing because you'll be doing a lot of it. So it's never been something I dreaded. In fact, when I was young, I had to actually be asked to stop playing. My siblings would say, please make her stop. So, in fact, my parents had to move my piano into the creator's bedroom for me downstairs and move my piano in there because I was just constantly playing the piano. If you are in one of the other categories, it is possible to change that. It is possible to do things within your practice that make it more enjoyable, and you will be surprised if you fall into the dread practicing but want to play category, how you can change that just by a few simple tweaks. And at the moment I'm doing a series of videos on the process of practicing, the enjoyment of practicing, how to practice effectively. Quite often the reason people dread practice, so sort of the other two types of practices, there's no such word, but you know what I mean, the two types of students, pianists that practice, that don't enjoy practice so much or don't look forward to practicing, are the often dreading the practice time because they know they're going to encounter a lot of difficulties. Now, that doesn't mean the people that love practicing don't encounter difficulties. The difference is we love the challenge and we know how to break those challenges down, and we have lots of things in our toolbox to, if process one doesn't work, to know, actually, no, that's not going to help me. I can try this, I can try that. And that's actually where a really good teacher comes in, because that is the job of a teacher, to show you how to practice. A teacher is not a mistake corrector. That's not our role, to sit there counting mistakes. Our role is to help you find the best ways for you to practice, working with your individual learning style, the skills you already have, being able to spot what we need to help you to work with. So having a good teacher is part of the problem. Sorry, not the problem, the solution. It shouldn't be the problem, it should be part of the solution. And if you don't have a teacher and aren't able to have a teacher right now for whatever reason, then there will be things that you can do to help you enjoy the process of practicing much more. And I'll be covering lots of those in my coming videos. So do comment below. I would love to hear your comments on what are your challenges, what type of practicer are you. I must find a better word for that. What are the things that you don't like about your practice? What are the things that you do like? What are the types of music perhaps that you dread practicing? So perhaps there's certain types of music that you will be quite happy to practice because you feel more confident with those. And how to approach those, but there may be others with, I don't know, for some people it's difficult rhythms, for some people it's scores with lots of ledger lines, for others it's, some people don't relate well to contemporary music, some people don't relate well to Baroque music. It can be an infinite number of different things, and I would love to hear about what your practice challenges are. And what kind of practice student do you think you are? What type of practice person are you, if you like? Do you fall into one of those categories? Do you have a category that I haven't mentioned? So the coming videos will be discussing all things practice related. Well, not all, because we couldn't possibly do that. But some of the most I'm going to say popular challenges, that doesn't sound quite right, but some of the most common challenges that people are finding in their music. So do drop your thoughts in the comments below so that I can tailor these videos to help you and to tackle some of the things that you struggle with.